Hello, my name is Rica. I will answer some of the questions that are available to fulfill the middle test for the English for Children course. Okay, let's get started. The first question is, why is it important to teach English for young learners? As we know that English is an international language, so it's very important to teach English to young learners. English teaching is needed so that young learners know how to communicate using good English. Mastery of English also influences the future of young learners. The more proficient young learners are in English, the greater the opportunities in their future. How do young learners grasp English subject in the process of teaching and learning activities? Teachers can provide elements of games during the teaching and learning process because young learners usually prefer to play, move, and work in groups. The teacher can also train students to speak English with simple vocabulary words. So that students can understand English material, the teacher must have a teaching strategy that is comfortable and not boring for students. What should teachers do when they find a low students in their classroom? Low students experience some difficulty in the class. As a teacher, we can approach the student, give more attention, and ask students or find out about what their difficulties experience. And then, the teacher can vary the media and learning method that will use in the classroom. Can a student have multiple intelligence in the same time? Does not rule out the possibility. But most students only have one or two multiple intelligence at the same time because the ability to have multiple intelligence depends on the interest and motivation of students to try to develop their intelligence. What reasons that make someone cannot recognize their multiple intelligence? Not all children have the same level of intelligence. Those who have lower intelligence will have difficulty finding their multiple intelligence. Children with low intelligence need more help to recognize and develop their multiple intelligence. So, those who have no help run the risk of failing to understand their own multiple intelligence. What should teachers do when they face of many kinds of students with different intelligence in the classroom? To deal with students, teachers must be able to understand and realize that their students have different intelligence. Teachers can give freedom to students to do learning according to their learning style. Then, teacher can train students with the skills they need. What an ideal teacher should be? The ideal teacher is a teacher who is able to master the class well, is able to deliver and master material in accordance with the times, and is also able to regulate emotions with dealing with various kinds of student characters. How should classroom management be arranged by teachers in order to make classroom conditions comfortable for the students? Good classroom management is when teachers and students can carry out learning activities successfully. The teacher can arrange a good room so that students feel comfortable when studying in the classroom. Make sure the teacher can monitor students easily, and students can pay attention to the teacher from all sides of the space, especially when the teacher explains. What is the meaning of open-ended activity center? Open-ended activity center is a type of open activity that has rules that are not required to be followed, which are useful for introducing students to ideas that lead to multiple intelligence. Why should teachers have many kinds of teaching strategy to teach multiple intelligence students? Because besides the teacher's understanding of various kinds of teaching strategies is a form of teacher professionalism, the teacher will also encounter various types of student characters in the classroom. The teacher is required to be able to convey learning material according to the abilities of the students' learning styles, because student understanding depends on how the teacher conveys their learning. What should non-English teachers do to integrate their English subject with other subjects? Teachers can practice their English skills to be used as a bilingual language in the classroom. Teachers can take language exercises and the like. After the teacher has English language skill, the teacher can apply it by training students to use bilingual language during the lesson. Can young learners master all English material when they are in elementary school? It depends on how the teacher conveys the explanation of the material and how students understand the material. And it also depends on the student's interest and motivation to learn English. Does not rule out the possibility for students to be able to master all the English material given by the teacher to their students when they are in elementary school. Is there any differences ability for the students when English is taught in different level of age? Of course, there are differences in abilities when English is taught at different age levels. Early childhood will tend to be more adept at mastering foreign language if they continue to teach them, because according to researchers, early childhood has a brain that is still flexible, so that they have the ability to learn many languages. But as they get older, their abilities will decrease. Therefore, it's more difficult for adults to learn foreign language, although it's possible for adults to catch up in learning language. How should non-English teachers do in the classroom for integrating English and other subjects? Teachers should be equipped with English as the target language so that teachers can teach bilingual when applying learning other than English. The provision needed by the teacher can be in the form of a stimulant from language activities or formal language training. If the teachers already have qualified provisions, indoctrinating students to be able to be bilingual in the teaching and learning process becomes very easy to implement. Give an example technique for teaching English by using animated story. The first can use describing scenes to train students' speaking skills, where students are asked to describe the scenes in the story. You can also use imagining the place to practice students' writing skills, when students will write down a story journey that has previously been shown by the teacher. Those were the answers to the available questions. I hope you understand, and thank you for watching.